Hey y'all, my name is Demetra, and joined with me today we have Bryce Deadmon, a two-time Olympic champion, world champion, US champion, all the things. Welcome. How are you doing?
What's up, y'all? What's up, Demetra?
I'm doing good. I'm gonna see you in Miami this weekend. My flight is, I believe, Wednesday. How excited are you to be a part of this Grand Slam coming up?
I'm excited for sure. I'm excited for the competition. I'm excited to see the hype behind this new league that Michael Johnson put together. I'm excited just for the full experience. Shoot, I'm excited to be in Miami too, on top of
No,
that.
me and you both. There should be some good weather. So I know you train in Houston, but you're a former Aggie and you went back to your alma mater a couple weeks ago and at the time ran a world lead. Talk to me about what that performance kind of showed you where you are this season.
Shoot, me and my coach really wasn't even expecting me to run fast. And I mean, I wouldn't say run fast, run that fast. We didn't know what I was capable of at that point. But shoot, once I crossed the finish line, I guess they answered everything, all the questions that we had. So I think it just showed me how far I am this season compared to previous seasons. Shoot, I thought I had a good year of practice last year. And I thought I opened up well last year with I think a 45-2 and then a 44-4 to come back off of that. But opening up with almost my PR is very crazy. I don't think I've ever done this outside of maybe one time in my life, and that season was the best season of my life. So I'm hoping, well, not even hoping. I'm pretty sure we'll go the exact same way. And we definitely pushing for 43 for sure.
Okay, let me find out. I'm excited. We have a long season ahead of us, so I feel like it's
For
gonna be a
sure.
fast one. All right, I do want to talk about this Grand Slam. We have to do a double. When's the last time you ran an open 200?
So I just ran an open 200 last week.
Okay.
Not last weekend, but 2 weekends ago at your school.
Oh, you were oh, Michael Johnson.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was at Baylor 2 weeks ago and ran a 1-2 double. I haven't ran a 2-4 double, so this is gonna be different. Thankfully we got like a whole day in between, but I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm
That's
ready.
exciting. I was there. I can't because the 200 was on Friday, right?
Yeah, the 200 was on Friday and the 100 was on Saturday.
I
Yeah, I
came
didn't know
down
you was there.
Friday. Yeah, I came
It
down
was a whole
Friday.
bunch of people down there that had ran at Baylor. I think a couple of your other teammates was there too.
Yeah, no, it was like that's our like alumni meeting. Go to Texas, but like Texas relays, all the
Okay.
comes back. That's the alumni thing. It's senior night, all the things. Michael Johnson will typically pull it, but he obviously has a lot going on this year. But yeah, I
Hmm.
saw a couple of old teammates, but I didn't go Saturday. I said Friday's good
No,
enough.
I feel that.
Yeah,
I feel that.
that's exciting. So, what are you looking to kind of do at Grand Slam?
Do as in what, like my goals going into there, like,
Yeah,
or
you could tell the people, you could keep it to yourself. I'll let
yeah.
you decide. But like what's your mindset? Because I mean the way Grand Slam is structured in a sense, um, doesn't really matter how fast you run technically. I mean, of course, fast
Mhm.
times makes it entertaining for the fans, but it's really about going out and competing and then placing to get points. Because just because you go and let's say you win the 400, if you get eighth in the 200, it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
do you have a different mindset going into Grand Slam Miami versus like a regular track meet? And maybe you don't. I don't know.
I go to every track meet with the same mentality, honestly. And that's always to put my foot down, and step how I need to step. Uh, but I will say I'm very excited to see what I'm gonna do in the 200. Me and Coach Anderson kind of been working on my block starts and my 200 race strategy over the past couple weeks, honestly. And that's why I ran it at Baylor, kind of to get a feel for how I would run it when another situation presented itself. And I ran very well. I'm very confident in the strategy he put together for me. And even no matter what the outcome is, honestly, I just want to go out there and see where I'm at with that. So I'm most excited for that. The 400 gonna take care of itself. It always does. And shoot, I'm just ready for the competition, honestly, just ready to see how everyone line up, and be a part of everything.
I'm excited to watch you race. We'll see each other in Miami. I wish you all the luck. I'll probably talk to you after your 200 because I think 400 is first on the schedule, but it should be a fun one for sure in good weather.
100%, 100%. Yeah, no, I'm excited for sure.
Now, looking a little past Miami, since that's right around the corner, do you have any diamond leagues on your radar already?
As of now, Rabat and probably Prefontaine, I kind of wanted to make it a point this year to not really leave. the States as much as possible. I was doing too much traveling last year, and I feel like that kind of just took me out of my rhythm, made me tired. I get off them flights and be hurting bad as I don't know what. I was like, nah, I gotta stop this. Like look, traveling, look, 10, 11, 12 plus hours for what, five, $6,000 and then have to make a 10, 11, 12, 13 hour flight back. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that this year. I'm gonna stay put. I'm gonna go to as many of these college meets as possible. Stay local and domestic if possible, and accomplish the same things. Of course, it's good to jump in a diamond league here and there or a high level meet here and there. But I don't think it's worth the cost of traveling that far and coming back kind of banged up, hurt, out your groove. Having to go see my massage therapist, a physio, like 2, 3 days consecutively after I get back, just to kind of get back to where I was. So yeah, now that's kind of my goal for this year. To stay domestic, and staying domestic means not going to as many diamond leagues. Like I said, the only two that's really on my radar is Rabat and Prefontaine, and that's it.
Rabat should be fun, and it's in May, so that gives you. I mean, like I said, it's a long season. Worlds is all the way in
Yeah,
September, but like Rabat's in May, that gives you some time to come back from that Diamond League, rest, recover, and prepare
recovering.
for USA's, which is end of June. Yeah, no,
Yeah, end of
end of
July.
July.
Yeah, end
Yeah,
of
you got
July.
some
End of
time.
July. Yeah. No, for sure, for sure, for sure.
That's exciting. Well, have fun. I might try to find my way to Morocco. We'll see, but it should be
That'd
exciting.
be lit.
I'll be in Eugene for sure. I'm the same. I'll be in the States, but.
Okay.
Now I'm going to end this with a fun one, and then I'll ask you more fun ones in Miami. But if you could race any athlete, past or present, you're on the 400, it's the final. Who's in the lane beside you? Step one,
Who in the
what lane are
lane
you in?
beside
What, if you have
me?
to pick a lane number, which lane are you in?
It don't matter what lane I'm in. I'm gonna do what I
Okay,
do regardless. Yeah,
period.
nah,
All
lane don't
right.
never look. The lane don't never matter. Who would I line it up against, past or present? That's a good question.
The loaded one.
Okay, I'm gonna answer both. I'm gonna do past and I'm gonna do present.
Okay.
Past, I'm gonna say I think I want to line it up against Coach Watts. I think I just said this a couple of times. Me and Coach Watts pretty cool. I think I think I want to line it up with Coach Watts in his prime. Look, I think he ran a 43.6 or 43.7. It might have been faster. I think that would have been a good race. At present, me and Fred never had the opportunity to run against each other, even on the same 4x4 when we was at A&M. So I'll probably say him just to talk, we're back and forth to each other, just just some friendly banter.
That'd be fun. Did you and Fred ever overlap at A&M or like what was
Yeah,
the
no, we was there at the same time. We actually came in the same class. He came in from JUCO, and I came in as a freshman. It's just that when he was rolling, I wasn't rolling yet. I had to wait my turn.
but now you're rolling, so you're like now you might okay.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I love it. I didn't plan on mentioning this, but I saw a video. Fred, I think maybe I made this up. I'm pretty sure he ran a 400 recently.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
he
ran the
did.
400 last weekend.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
was like Tom Jones or somewhere in Florida. Yeah, so
No,
maybe
no,
he
he
might
was at Mount Sag. He was at Mount Sag. Yeah, he ran it at
That's
Mount
what it is.
Sag. Yeah, that's
You
what
know
he
it better than
was.
me. I'm like, I saw the video. So Mount Sag ran a 400. He said the legs never forget. We might, you never know. I could see him showing up in long sprints at Grand Slam, like Philly or LA or something.
I can see him doing that for sure. Shoot, he just showed everybody he's still very much so capable. I think at this point it's probably just getting some runs under his belt to get back acclimated to it. But he definitely still in the mix if he were to jump back out there for sure.
Yeah, maybe we will see a mixed relay or something. Y'all both on the same way.
Maybe that's very possible.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for chatting. I can't wait to watch you run in Miami and have a great season.
I appreciate that.